Ah, the magic begins here. We are about to embark on a journey to the heart of Christmas, where a world full of wonder and enchantment awaits. Once upon a time, in a beautiful snowy valley, there stood a marvelous castle belonging to none other than Santa Claus. On one side of the valley was the enchanting forest of Burzee, and on the other, the dark and mysterious caves of the demons. Santa's castle was enormous, glowing with warmth and joy. Inside, Santa worked tirelessly all year with his loyal helpers, Riles, Pixies, Nooks, and Fairies, to create magical toys for children all around the world. Everyone loved Santa Claus. Well, almost everyone. The 5 demons who lived in the gloomy caves despised him. Each demon had their own cave: selfishness, envy, hatred, malice, and repentance. The caves were linked by twisting, shadowy tunnels. Despite their eerie beauty, these caves were rarely visited, and the demons were not pleased. One day, the demons gathered for a grumpy meeting. Demon of Selfishness. Santa Claus ruins everything. He makes children generous, and now no one comes to my cave. Demon of Envy. It's the same for me. The children are too happy to feel jealous of anyone. Demon of Hatred. And I've seen fewer and fewer visitors too. The demons all agreed. Something must be done about Santa Claus. They plotted to trick him into their caves, where he would be lost forever. The next day, the Demon of Selfishness approached Santa while he was surrounded by his cheerful helpers. Demon of Selfishness. Santa, look at these beautiful toys. Why give them away to noisy boys and fussy girls? Keep them for yourself. Santa. The joy I see on children's faces is worth more than anything. If I can make them happy even for just one day, I'm happy too. The Demon of Selfishness huffed back to his cave, muttering, Santa is not selfish. Next came the Demon of Envy. Demon of Envy. Santa, don't you see how toy stores sell toys made by machines for money? You work so hard all year and ask for nothing. Santa, I'm not envious at all. I love making toys for the children. The toy stores keep them happy all year, and I'm glad for that. The Demon of Hatred tried his turn. Demon of Hatred. Santa, some people out there don't believe in you or even hate you. Aren't you angry? Santa, those who hate only hurt themselves. My job is to spread love, not hold grudges. The demons grew frustrated. None of their tricks worked. They decided to use force instead, planning to ambush Santa on Christmas Eve when he left the safety of his valley. Christmas Eve arrived, and Santa soared through the night sky in his sleigh, full of toys. Suddenly, a rope snared him, pulling him from his sleigh. Santa tumbled into the snow as the demons dragged him to their caves and tied him up. Demons, without you, Santa, the children will cry and fight. They'll flock to our caves. But what they didn't know was that Santa had brought 4 trusty helpers: Peter the Knook, Nutter the Reel, Kilter the Pixie, and Wisk the Fairy. They were hiding in the sleigh. When they realized Santa was missing, the helpers decided to save Christmas themselves. Real Santa would want us to deliver the toys. They flew the sleigh, delivering presents to children across the world, despite a few funny mistakes. A girl who loved dolls got a drum, and a boy who wanted boots got a sewing kit. But overall, the children were delighted. Meanwhile, Santa sat calmly in the demon's cave. Even the kind words of the Demon of Repentance couldn't sway him. Demon of Repentance. I regret helping to capture you, Santa. To show my remorse, I'll set you free. And so, the Demon of Repentance opened the cave door, letting Santa escape into the fresh morning air. Santa soon met his helpers, leading an army of tiny, magical creatures marching to rescue him. But Santa stopped them. Santa, the demons have their place in the world. There's no need for war. The group returned to the castle, where Santa praised his helpers for their bravery. He corrected their mistakes, sending the right gifts to Mommy Brown and Charlie Smith, ensuring they too had a Merry Christmas. From that day on, the demons never troubled Santa again, and every Christmas, Santa and his helpers worked together to bring joy to children everywhere. The end.